So say the catchphrase, Melissa.
Okay, needless to say, we have a lot to talk about.
Say it again like you mean it.
Needless to say, we have a lot to talk about.
All
No.
right. How was your trip?
Oh, it was good. It was really, really fun, very relaxing. We were in Emerald Isle. I'd never been there before. It was awesome. Loved it.
Where's Emerald Isle?
Um, over a bridge and
Like,
Google it.
like Maryland or like Delaware or where? Virginia?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure where it is all of a sudden. Does anyone know?
Uh,
Maybe Oakley and River will know when they join.
Oakley, do you guys know? Oh
I
man.
kid you not, I'd never been there, and I was so tired driving that I was not paying any attention. Um, there they are. Hi guys. Oh, you're muted.
Good.
Hi.
Hi. So
Hi.
you guys can turn your camera and your audio off, and we're gonna get to you guys in like a few minutes. We're gonna
Oh
go,
my
and here's
goodness.
River and Oakley,
Oh,
and then you guys
yeah,
jump in.
yeah.
That's gonna be fun. That's a preview of our. It's a
It's
preview of our.
Jake, it's on you. You're being such a confusing host.
So that's a preview of our new segment,
Our new guest.
80s and 90s movie reviews with those two.
Oh, I can't handle it. It's gonna be
They've
so
been
good.
watching all the classics, and they have.
Their favorites.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be good.
yeah. So you went on vacation. Who were you with? You were with Lee.
Yeah, with Lee and a couple other friends, just like some young couples. Um, and it's funny because when we were there, I was thinking about talking about this, is like just people's different book choices for the beach and what people's different book choices are in general and like what relaxes them. And a friend, Jeremy, he was on the podcast.
Yeah,
He was one of our star guests,
yeah.
and he suggested a book to me called The Courage to Be Disliked.
Oh,
And it's a pretty heavy read, but I was like, yeah, I'm down, I'll read it. And so like everybody else is reading, like oh, what's the one? The People You Meet on Vacation, like that kind of style, which I really like also. But it was just funny because that to me is like not hard to read at the beach. Like it's not relaxing. But like he suggested I read that one, and then someone else was reading like another like self-help book or something. And so there's a lot of different genres of what people want to read in what scenarios. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Some people don't even want to read on the beach, but I think it's a thing, right? Where you go to the beach and you're like, I need to read a book. Do you guys do that?
yeah. I for like the longest time would bring the same few books. Um, I had short stories of Ernest Hemingway, like because he wrote a lot of
Yeah.
books, but then he'd write a bunch of short stories. So I'd bring up a book of his short stories and read some of those.
Yeah.
For a long time, I always had a Henry Rollins book with me because
Oh,
um, so he has like journals, and then he'll write more, not a lot of stories, but more like journals of his tours or his travels,
uh-huh.
and talk about just different places he's been and things like that.
Yeah.
So I always had that with me, like the complete Henry Rollins or something. I forget what it was called. Okay. Why did they say something?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're just waiting.
oh.
They're 5 and 7.
Okay. We have a 5 and a 7-year-old.
We're
Um,
ready. We're ready. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
so to do our movie reviews, we have River and Oakley. There you
They're
are.
teasing us. They're teasing us.
What is this about?
This is where me and Melissa talk uh every week about whatever's on our minds, and we wanted to have you guys on because recently you've watched. Hi River. Recently you've watched. We watched The Sandlot. Then you guys watched Goonies, And then did you watch Jurassic Park?
No.
Oh, so you watched Goonies.
Oh, Jurassic Park is so scary. I wouldn't watch that yet either.
Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous.
What's that?
It
I did
what?
watch Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous. It's a show. Cartoon.
Oh, okay.
So what did you think of Goonies?
I loved it. Yeah, I remember the part when it trapped that guy's arm.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I liked the part when he was like, "Oh, that's just a skeleton," and its eyes had too many swords in it.
Oh,
Crazy.
I remember Mr. Topper thought he was dead skeletons.
so you remembered mostly when they were going through the caves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
What
you
was-
guys?
What do I remember? I remember, did they have to play a piano and get the right keys or the floor would fall out or something like that?
The floor would fall out. Just he didn't get the key. It was the girl.
The girl.
Oh, that's right. Okay. What
I'm
do you-
trying to remember. I mean, I remember Goonies never say die, right? Goonies never say die. That was a phrase.
Before she went up. But I remember when the boy was like, "Yo, Goody!" I remember you, Goody.
Yeah. Oh, which boy?
Who was it?
The guy when they were with Angie. No, when they were at the well.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
the boys were up top and she left the cardigan in the thing. So when he pulled up the thing, all he had was her sweater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so what about the Sandlot? What did you like about the Sandlot?
I like they were like when when the oldest kid jumped over the fence, then the dog jumped over with him, and when they at the end when they were watching the baseball.
Yeah.
You found all the baseballs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when
Which
they-
one did you like better? Did you like Sandlot better or Goonies better?
I like them the same kind of.
Mhm.
Oh. Do you have a favorite movie ever?
No, I would probably stick to Goonies.
To Goonies.
Really? Wow.
You
Okay,
like the
River?
Goonies?
I really like Spider-Man No Way Home. You never watched that movie.
Oh, you didn't watch it yet or you watched it yet?
Never. But the trailer.
The trailer. He watched the trailer.
I only watched the trailer of the new movie,
Is
The
that what-
cartoon?
the Spider-Man New Home.
Mhm.
Okay. What's the new Spider-Man? It's like a cartoon. It's on Netflix. I can't remember now, but I feel like I'm lost on, you know what I'm talking about?
Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Netflix. Oh, it might be Into the Spider.
Yeah, I think it's Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Not all the way to the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
And not Spider-Man all the way home. That's
right.
pie baking.
Oh, I forgot. River.
No.
In the Sandlot. What about Babe Ruth? What did you think about Babe Ruth?
What? Did you know we have a bat about Babe Ruth and a ball about Babe Ruth? Babe Ruth was actually real and they honored us that. Guess what? Can I tell you something that's so cool about So Babe Ruth found my mom's grandmother passed out and she saved. Babe Ruth saved my mom's grandmother
Babe Ruth
Like-
saved your mom.
Like saved her life?
out from passing out.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
What about the girl getting kissed in the movie? Did he have to give her oxygen?
What? In what movie?
In the Sandlot, remember when Remember when Squints jumped in the pool and then Wendy Peppercorn
They
gave,
had to do CPR
and then he
and
kissed.
other stuff and other stuff.
What did you think of that, River?
Huh. What's the lifesaver? I mean, the lifeguard.
Yeah, the
life-
lifeguard.
Do you remember that, River, when Squints kissed the lifeguard
No, not in the sandlot.
in the
Yeah.
sand?
Maybe he was grossed out. Maybe he closed his eyes.
I messed up my hairstyle.
I don't think he was grossed out.
You don't think
You know,
were you grossed out by that part?
uh-huh.
They're like, no, we're not grossed out by it. We're worried about our hair. It's windy out here.
All right, do you have anything
You
else?
guys look like you did your hair for the podcast. It looks really nice.
That looks good. You just comb your hair like that every day?
Oh, look, mine doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I'm gonna paint your hair.
It looks cool.
All right, so do you have anything else you want to say before we go?
I really liked the part when he was saying in the Goonies, we're gonna lead a trail of treasure through one cave, and then we could hide out in another. And then the guy said, the villain said, "Oh, that's a good idea," but he was standing right there. Funny.
That was funny. I love your reviews.
Oh, River, I want you to tell a story. Do you remember with their toothbrush what you did to me?
Yes, I remember rubbing my toothbrush on your hair.
Yeah, tell Melissa the story.
What
Tell Melissa
happened?
what you did.
I got my toothbrush, I put in my hair, then in his hair.
Then you didn't tell Jake and he brushed his teeth?
No, he would do this thing where he'd be like, I'm gonna like to somebody, like, I'll give you a back rub, or I'm gonna do something to your hair or something like that. And so I thought he was like, I thought he put
Gonna
something
use
on my
like
head,
that back
and
scratcher
was
thing?
just like massaging it or something. And then I looked at what he had, and he had his toothbrush, and he was using his toothbrush to scrub my head.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's just a toothbrush.
A toothbrush. Mommy Spider knew when it's broken. And the next time he comes to our house, next time he comes to our house, I'm gonna do it with a scrub and a brush.
Oh my goodness. Are you gonna do that to my toothbrush if I ever come and visit you guys?
No.
Please don't.
Only
Just
me?
Jake.
Yes, you.
No, just Jake. Just Jake.
No, you and Jake.
No, what did I do?
Nothing. I'm giving you guys a massage.
Oh, okay. He's falling back on this. It's a
Gonna give you a
massage.
massage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massage.
It's not even a toothbrush. I'm doing it with something else.
Okay, you're gonna give out real massages.
Yeah.
Just with my hand nails.
Your nails? Oakley, have you ever gotten a massage like this?
I'm giving him a massage right now.
How is it?
Could you punch my back for me?
Oh, so he's a back scratcher. Now this is more up my alley. This I can get ready for. The toothbrush massage, I don't know. Whoa! I would tell our listeners, if you're just listening, you probably need to turn on the video too to this one.
Yeah,
because it's pretty good.
You're seeing how quickly it goes from like playing to all out brawls, and someone will be crying in the next 4 minutes.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being with us. Do you want to come on again sometime?
Yeah.
Okay, what movie are you gonna watch?
Okay.
I'm gonna watch Spider.
Another Spider-Man.
What should we watch?
Why don't you watch The Yellow Submarine?
Okay.
Yeah. How about you watch that, and then you come on and you tell us what you thought of the movie, okay?
No, let me tell you. We should watch Groot. He's super funny.
Drew?
He's super funny.
All right. Well, if you
Okay.
watch that, then you come on and you tell us what you thought.
Let's watch the old submarine. I never watched that movie.
Yellow Submarine.
It's the Beatles one. That's a cartoon.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll see if you can ask mom and dad and let them see what they think. And then if people, I think people should suggest a movie for Oakley and River to watch in the comments on Instagram.
We'll get comments, and then we'll say what movie should Oakley and River watch. And if
Yeah,
you're
and then
okay
you
with
guys
it,
have to watch it.
then you
Okay.
watch it, and
Yeah,
then we'll go from there.
that'll be so cool.
All right, smile for the camera. All right. Good to see you guys. Hope you're feeling better.
Nice meeting you. I loved your movie reviews.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Love it. I can't wait to see their suggestions.
I know. It's going to be fun.
That's
It's
going to be
really
good.
hard to keep 2 kids locked in.
But they definitely had a lot of moments they remembered that they liked.
Yeah. It's
You
been
know
a
what would be cute is we have to get them those t-shirts that are like a fake tuxedo on the front and have them both wearing like 2 little tuxedo shirts.
and then we'll get them like a popcorn bag too.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like a whole thing, like a little segment.
Yeah.
After they do it a couple times, then they'll be ready to get so real.
Yeah. Oh, I have a new segment I thought we could do.
What?
We have a surprise guest. Her name is Danica.
Oh, Danica.
Danica listens to every episode and then texts Chelsea her thoughts.
Yes, I love
True
it.
fan.
I love your outfit. Woo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Melissa.
You too. And what
I
are
do feel
we discussing, celebrating?
I'm so happy you asked. I did opt for not using the blowhorn in this. But I thought you would have like a little bit of sound at least. Really, there is a lot of things. First of all, happy anniversary, Jake and Chelsea.
Yay, woo!
Thank you.
But that's okay. This is just a little second to that. Also, probably you guys already talked your whole podcast about it, the NSYNC reunion. So I won't touch that.
Oh my goodness.
You guys have
We
talked about
haven't
that.
even
Okay.
started. I know.
We can do like a Patreon for all of our Patreon.
We need another one where we just talk about that with Danica.
Wow. We'll discuss it. So
Okay.
good.
Okay.
And also not here to talk about the clean sweep Taylor Swift made at the VMAs. Just wanted to throw that out there. Not gonna just a clean sweep.
She seemed like she was having a good time.
She really was.
Partying.
Really was.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, the big reveal. I don't know if you guys have seen or read, but Chelsea started a blog, and I know she would never come on here and talk about it.
Well,
She won't do it. So I'm just gonna take up that position as like honorary hype girl.
Absolutely.
Someone
love
has
it.
to
I
do
love
it. Someone has to do it. So what's interesting is I've been getting a lot of reviews.
oh,
A lot. They're pouring in. So I'm going to share those with you guys. I feel like we have to, right?
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
The first one is actually from here in Florida. It's a little town. I don't know if you guys know Vista Del Mar. It's kind of a big deal here
I've
in
heard
Florida.
of it. I've heard of it.
Heard of it?
Yeah. There's 2 ladies there that are just like, if anybody knows anything, they do. And their names are Barb and Star.
Okay,
And they-
already I trust these women. I trust these women implicitly already.
Yeah. So you would think it would be Barbara. It's not. It's Barb and Starbra. I just want to set that record straight. 'Cause
Oh, I love this.
there might be more Barb and Star, so I wanted to make sure it was the right ones being quoted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. They say, and I quote, "For 2 is so much more than a blog. It's a multimedia visual experience masterpiece extravaganza. Imagine combining the convenience of Walmart, the beauty of anthropology, and the fun of Disney, and that is Portu. Well,
Love it. Great review.
great
That's
review.
amazing.
Great review.
Yeah.
Okay, our next one comes from the Times, not New York Times, but Times New Roman magazine. It's also a pretty big deal.
Okay.
Talk about just the simplicity of Portu, and its functionality is delightfully refreshing. They kept it
Oh, so
Yeah.
true. So
Right?
true. Yeah.
Okay, our next one from Catsmopolitan magazine.
Very well known in the European countries.
Mhm.
Yes,
It's very well
it's a
known.
lot more, not as risque for all ages.
Right.
Eastern European.
The cats are questionable, but it's okay.
We'll let it go for this. We'll let it go for Portu.
Great. They say, for anyone who is completely clueless in a world of excessive information, this blog is the cat's pajamas.
Oh,
You heard it. You heard it here first. Okay, two more.
ready.
This is from Mary Poppins.
Get out.
Okay, this is wild.
Yeah. Oh, she gives it 5 spoonfuls of sugar. I think that's her highest rating. That's like as high as it goes.
Wow. That's
When
high-
it goes to the Mary Poppins scale, 5 is like you're out of the chimney, if you will.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
she was blown away.
blown away. Blown away. I love it. Wow.
Not my words. Not my words. Mary
No.
Poppins. Okay, this last one. This is from Hot Mess Express. They say, Portu is my one-stop shop for beauty, travel, world news, and fun. It's like having your best friend, who is also your personal shopper, chef, entertainer, DJ, and journalist, riding shotgun on the road trip of your life.
Wow.
Wow, that is
Wow. So cool.
Wow.
I love it.
The verdict is in. People are talking.
Yeah. Danica, how can we find this incredible blog?
I was kind of thinking you guys could put a link to it.
Let's do it. We'll
Let's
put
do
a
that.
link.
Can I request that?
I don't know if we
Yes.
can do it like this yet, but the link is right here.
Yeah.
And then-
But very soon, yeah, really soon when we're really big, we'll just,
Just do that and it'll be like ding, and then
Yeah.
the link will come up.
hype girl #1 for Portu.
Or Portu.
So cool.
So spell it out real
really-
quick for people in case Chelsea won't put the link on the.
Oh my word. You know she won't. You know she won't.
Okay, so here it is. I got it. POURTU. Portu.com. And honestly, it's the greatest. It's so much work. Like, I don't want to read blogs. I don't want to go through stuff. And Chelsea knows this.
Right.
I'm constantly asking Chelsea, hey, what do I put on my face? Hey, what should I have for breakfast? Chelsea's kind of
Yeah.
like Siri in that way for me. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yes. Almost like
Absolutely.
a little bit of like a Google for like even like calming or unique or little aesthetic things that make you happy to look at them. And I feel like that's what her blog is like. It's like you're looking at things that make you happy, and she knows visually people want to see and not just read. So she's like honing in on those visual people, and we're just like, yes, more please. It's so good.
Melissa's review is in. That was beautifully
Yeah.
said, Melissa.
Yes, I love it. It's so great. And I love that you wanted to be hype girl. You're the best hype girl.
Say,
In-
what about what do you think about the newsletter?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
the-
it.
I forgot about the newsletter.
Yes. So you got to subscribe. My favorite part of the newsletter so far was the one she just had about 12 places to travel. It was something more specific than that. Hold on, let me look. It was under A Girl Can Dream.
Turkey, Mexico.
14 resorts to add to your bucket list now. That's what it was. And the very first one of the picture that she posted of Nairobi, Kenya, with the giraffe looking in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was like, Darren, we have to start a bucket list of places to go right now because my Monday musings have told me so.
Yeah. I feel like the two of you might have to start a.
We're going to do our own podcast. Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the audio version of Chelsea's blog.
Yeah.
Port
Right?
Yeah.
Port 2 podcast, and Chelsea will edit it and we'll never be in it.
Never.
Also, Darren loved the one about 600,000 gallons of red wine spilled through Portuguese towns because we're going to go to Portugal in October. And he was like, what does that say? What's it say? So we read that together.
Oh, nice.
So it was just fun. I was like, oh my gosh, let's read this about Portugal. Portuguese wine. Portuguesino.
Are you going to that area, Melissa?
So we are going to like 5 different places while we're there. And I think the couple that we are going to go see at the end was saying that one of them we could actually, like, there's one place that is near a vineyard that was in this article. So we were pretty excited about that. But they have 3 kids. So we were like, how do we go and do this Portuguese wine situation with the Bambinos? Now we're in Italy with the Bambinos. But yeah, you get the point. Now, I don't remember this. I didn't have time to listen to this, but the video that was in the blog about is your memory reliable? I haven't got to listen to that yet, but I am very fascinated by memory. And I feel like anything to do with like improving your memory, or why is my short-term memory not as good as like my memory when I was a kid, right? Because you can kind of like, you can think about things in the past, right? Like I can look back and remember like exactly a meal and a movie and something my grandma was talking about. But when it comes to like, did I pay a bill last week? No idea. It's just like a weird thing. So the memory thing I find so fascinating. I think we should actually talk about that more another time, but
You should.
What did
And
you say?
also,
Sorry.
no, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, what did you just say?
I said, I think we should talk about memory. Oh, okay.
That joke.
Danica, turns out Danica needs to have her own segment on the show called Witty Little Jokes, where she tells a little witty moment.
Mom jokes.
Jokes. A little mom joke. Oh my gosh, if you promise to wear that vest, but without the thingies.
Without? Is it noisy?
No, I'm just saying wear a normal little jean vest and just dive deep into this mom joke moment. Here's my question. See, that's what I was going to ask. Is it reversible? Because I love it. I can't tell. Is it lace design?
You know what? This is Florida special.
I love that.
Florida special.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Collar. Thank you very much.
What's your t-shirt about?
Oh, this.
Oh, you mean this? Oh my goodness. Jake, this is a Taylor Swift takeover. Did Lee sign you up for this? Did Lee pay you?
He did not. No.
You're talking to probably the ultimate Taylor Swiftie. She met Taylor Swift.
Wait, are you the one that left the VM that was like, I'm never speaking to you again?
No, that's not Danica. That's just Nika.
Okay. We got so many haters from that pod. I just wanted to make sure of which hater I was talking to.
She wasn't happy, but.
She wasn't happy, but.
But when did you meet Taylor Swift?
I'm going to edit this out because I really don't want to talk about her. I just wanted it to be a subtle sabotage.
Okay.
Okay, well, a lot of people would be happy to know that you have that shirt on, though. So we do have to say it is an Eras t-shirt. Lee, this
Correct.
Eras tour shirt is being.
Tour shirt is being shown. Yes.
Yeah. If we ever had Danica, Nika, Lee
Oh
on,
no,
it would be like we were on The View and just getting overwhelmed by.
roasted. Oh no, we get roasted, 100% roasted.
It's true.
Yes.
Also, did I tell you I had a conversation about Taylor Swift with Sophie, who was on the podcast last week, which we got rave reviews for Sophie. People loved it, even though the sound wasn't that good. They were like, I love Sophie. Her vibe was cool. Well, her husband had a conversation with me where I tried to record him saying it and I didn't get it. And I asked him to say it again. And he said it exactly the same again, basically saying like, oh, like I love Taylor Swift. No, she's a vibe. She's a vibe. She's such a good songwriter. I'm like recording this, right? Like at his feet. And I'm like trying to bring my phone up where he doesn't know. And then later, Sophie's like, oh yeah, I barely talked about like Taylor Swift and like how everyone was on board. And she's like, we did end up like spending hours just researching Taylor Swift. It was very interesting. So it's like maybe if you did a recent like new deep dive, you would be like, okay, I get it now. Cause they did not like her, but they didn't know anything. You know, they're just not really into that kind of stuff. And then they like all of a sudden were like, no, we're in. Like, it's
Wow.
cool.
And that happened from this podcast. So see, Jake,
See?
even when you're trying to hold her down,
It's people, they can't. She just rises.
you can't
She
do it.
just-
The whole
She
point of
pushes through.
my whole argument was not that she's bad or not talented. It's that the fandom is a little funny.
Yeah. No, I
Only because we personally don't connect like other people do. That's really the only reason.
haven't drank the juice for the last 17 years. Takes a long time.
Yeah, we've got to get in there at a later time frame and then connect.
Right.
That's it.
So,
I will show you something funny that Holly, actually I don't have it. One second.
Okay.
Shout out to Holly.
Yeah.
If it was gonna get to like book reviews,
okay.
Oh yeah.
this was just sent to me.
Oh. Is that a kid's book? Is it for kids? Really?
On the back, this for people listening. Yes, I guess these are like well-known books. Golden Ribbon.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, that I recognize.
I actually want this one, Bob
Bob
Ross.
Ross.
How many pages is it?
It is a stacking whopper. There are no page numbers. That should tell you.
I was gonna say you should read it to us like a story time, but
Oh my God.
as you flip through those pages, I'm like, that's a lot of Taylor Swift.
It's kind of
You
a
know
lot.
what? If you get every one of those books on the back of that, we could do a highlight where you just read each one of them.
Really quick, read a page to us from the
Okay.
book.
What's it called, first of all? What's the book called?
It's called A Little Golden Book, Biography Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay, here we go. If I can only pick one page though.
Or a couple, just whatever.
Well,
really-
let's pick your favorite page. Like
Yeah.
most. She can't decide. It's also good.
Inside, also good.
I love too, because I was like, Danica, you should come on the pod. She's like, no, I can't. I just want to listen, but I will promote Chelsea's podcast or Chelsea's blog. But the second you get Danica on, I knew she'd bring it.
The one thing I was like, I'm never talking about Taylor Swift in public.
Done.
Here you are.
Here we go.
Okay.
One of Taylor's biggest strengths is storytelling. Her songs tell stories that many people can relate to. Taylor wrote all the songs on her third album, Speak Now. Listening to Taylor Swift album is like hearing her diary being sung out loud.
I mean,
Case,
Taylor-
can't.
case closed.
Did she write that book?
This would stand up in court. This would stand up in court. This is not debatable any longer.
In the
She's
case.
read it.
In the trial of Taylor
In the
Swift.
trial of Taylor Swift against Amber Heard, Taylor wins.
I compare those two. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had
but
to choose between those two. I would choose Taylor Swift.
Amber Heard wrote an op-ed about Taylor Swift's music being not good,
Did she?
and she lost.
Oh,
Oh no. You had us, Melissa. You were very convincing.
oh man.
It probably means I've wasted too much time on that court case.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to Taylor.
Okay. I will actually, it is kind of a funny story, real quick, that my husband, Justin, submitted a picture in a dark movie theater that he went to by himself. It was like,
Okay.
win tickets to see Taylor Swift and meet her. And he was like, well, let's do it.
Better do it.
Yeah. Took a picture, grand prize winner.
Wow.
Stop it. And you got to go?
We got to go. It was in Miami in 2014, and the prize was like $1,000. You got to fly. They were gonna fly us to Miami.
Whoa.
Really nice hotel, and to meet Taylor.
That's so cool though.
It was.
Was she really nice in person and like, or was it just like really fast?
It was so fast. It was
Yeah.
so fast.
But I mean, still, good stuff. Good stuff.
Danica, while we have you, what are your 3 songs?
Oh yeah, 3 top songs.
Are you sure you want to ask me, Jake?
Just get it over with.
You know I came prepared.
I'm sure you did.
And I just, if I was kinder, I wouldn't ruin your algorithm on Spotify, but I'm just kind of in a fun mood. So
Okay.
from her first debut
Okay.
song, we're going to just go with an oldie called Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw, what?
Just Tim McGraw.
The song.
The song is called Tim McGraw.
The song is Tim McGraw. It's by Taylor Swift.
I thought you were putting a Tim McGraw song. I was like, oh, Tim McGraw song. It's better than like a Taylor Swift song, but it's a Taylor Swift song called Tim McGraw.
The straight, yep, these are all 3 going to be your new favorites.
Okay,
Then
we're ready. Okay.
fast forward to a little number she calls Shake It Off from her 1989 album. Just a good dancing song.
Oh, I know it well. Jake, you cannot resist.
Can't. These are actually going to play into his argument though, so that's okay. It's all right.
It's fine. That's fine.
It is what it is. And the third, Evermore, actually from Evermore album. I think there's a theme.
I think now the one that she did, the Pawn Sessions one, I decided to start with that to see if I could get on board with Taylor Swift. And I do feel like that, depending on if you like, like Bon Iver and the other guy, what's his name? Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake.
Oh.
I had to make a joke. Come on. Danica, Bon Iver.
It's all, hey, I'm trying to connect with a guest.
Yes, she's doing a great job.
Evermore, Shake It Off, and Tim McGraw. Okay.
Done and done.
What about you, Melissa?
Okay, so I love that new song. I mean, I actually am obsessed. Zach Bryan and Casey Musgraves, I Remember Everything. I cannot get enough of that song. It is so beautiful. It is a country vibe, but I love Casey. I think she's amazing. And then the song High Hope by Glenn Hansard, Hansard. I'm going on a little bit more of like a country vibe this week. And then, hold on, where's my last one? Okay, and then Sunset Canyon by Fox Warren, one word, Foxwarren.
I'm excited. It sounds really good.
Yeah, I'm on a little bit of a country moment this week.
Was that 2 or 3?
That was 3. Casey Musgraves and the Hansard guy, and then the Sunset one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did you get them all or no?
No, I did. I was trying to think of mine, and I wasn't really listening to you.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. You see what I deal with, Danica? You see what I'm dealing with.
I don't know how you,
I'm gonna have to, okay, cutie girl, please get down. All right, what's your favorite, Jake?
I realized after however many episodes we've done, I haven't done any Oasis songs, and they're like my favorite. So I'm gonna
Okay,
do
you've got those 90 fanboys coming in hot now when you do this.
one Oasis song, one
Okay.
Liam song, and one Noel song, just to be diplomatic, even though Liam's the best by far.
Oh yeah.
Oasis, or no, Liam Gallagher, I'm gonna do the song Once.
Ooh.
From Noel Gallagher and the High Flying Birds, I'm gonna do Dead in the Water. And from Oasis, I'm gonna do Rock and Roll Star.
Okay, nice.
No.
no take back.
All right.
Yeah, no, too late. Too late.
All right. Well, that's the pod.
We loved it. Thanks, Danica.
Oh, I do have one last request.
What?
I would like Melissa a cook along with that Texas toast gravy situation. I think
Oh
Justin
my gosh.
heard that.
Oh my gosh.
So for next
That
pod,
girl, I will happily. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to order that from Family Traditions and bring it on the pod, show it, and then we'll just go through it. Because it is
I keep
make
forgetting.
sure you've got your cholesterol medicine prepped. Because she's thick.
I don't think it would sound great on a podcast now that I'm thinking about it.
It's almost like you go in the restaurant and you get into the vibe of the restaurant and you're like, this is acceptable. And then you leave and you're like, no,
What have I done?
I'm going to die. Yeah. It's circumstantial, I guess. So you want to cook along where we make it?
Yes.
Okay, we got to make it ourselves. We can make it a little better that way.
A cooking
We'll buy the organic Texas toast.
This toast has not been sprayed with pesticides.
Right. This toast here is it's from a good place where they make good toast and bread.
I'm not sure if the toast is the problem. It's like the combination.
The gravy is definitely the problem.
Yeah.
The potatoes at 8 a.m. definitely the problem. I know, it's sick. It's sick. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
All right, I'm gonna cut this off because I gotta go do something else.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, I guess Danica and I will do a FaceTime and talk about how awful it was to be with you.
I'd love to stay in chat, but I gotta go hand dry napkins.
It's mine.
I know, I told you I was gonna steal it.
I gotta go scratch my tongue.
Okay. Oh, right. Cleansing. I'm going to get a bag of Cutie Girls fur balls and eat them. So I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yep.